AI isn't just replacing jobs, it's creating completely new ways to make money. And the problem is that most people sleep on these things and don't even know they exist. Now, you're the lucky one because I've actually done one of these 5 things that I will cover in this video myself. And these are all proven ways to make money with AI. So let's get into it. So, way number 1 is making websites with AI tools. This is the one that I've done myself, and I can tell you that this does work. I did it with cold calling. Of course, you can do online outreach if you are posting on LinkedIn regularly and doing outreach on that one. But if you don't, then it's okay if you just cold call people. So the tools that I used for this one are right now Claude Design, because this is the one that actually works for me best. I think it's the coolest, but it's just a beta version, so the full version still has to come out, but it's already working very, very well. Another tool that I have used is, of course, Bolt. There are already things like Lovable too. I just like Bolt more. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a design that felt more comfortable with me, but there are definitely many, many tools that you can use. And the thing is, I'm even doing this right now. I've been calling restaurants and bakeries all over the town. And trust me, out of 100 people, you will probably get one client, which is still about $1,000. And if you can get 100 calls done in 1 week, that's $1,000 a week, which of course it's not this fuck you money, but it gives you an idea and a little start. And maybe if you even have a job that gives you like 3K, you get another 4K of websites, and then you basically have 7K to spend on whatever you like. And look, the reason why people will choose you is because number one, the price. You will not price your websites at crazy sums like $10,000. I mean, that's just completely unimaginable for these small bakeries. But if you come up to them and you tell them, hey, it just costs $1,000, and I will even just need maybe a week or two, that will definitely improve their perspective on it. And look, what used to take weeks just takes days. Like making a website 5 years ago took much money and much time. And these two things are just what matter to people, especially to small bakeries, small restaurants. If you can deliver them a good website in a week for $1,000, of course they will buy it. But they won't if you need 10,000 and you need 6 months. That's just obvious. And look, this is not for everybody, but for people who have limited coding knowledge and who just want to freelance and not have like a 40-hour week, this is just for you. And just like I told you, you can find clients by actually just doing cold calls. Maybe you can do some Instagram outreach. Maybe you can just go up to the restaurant by yourself and just tell them what you have in store for them. Way number 2 would be AI automation services. People just pay lots of money if you can do things that are repetitive for them. So things like answering emails or answering calls, those are things that get paid very, very well because they save lots and lots of time, and they are something that is very, very boring. So if you can bring to the client something that is like $3,000 once, and I don't know, let's say $200 per month, then that costs less than an employee, and it's probably even better because it will make less mistakes. For this, you can use tools like Make or Zapier combined with AI. That works very, very well. And even for this one, you don't need to be very technical and you don't need to have this much knowledge, but you just need to understand the problem of the clients. Way number 3 would be to sell AI generated content. You can do, for example, print on demand designs, or you can do videos for Airbnbs. So basically, let's take a guy owns an Airbnb and he wants like a room tour, but he does not want to pay $5,000 for this professional videographer to come and film. So there's people nowadays who just take the pictures from the Airbnb, paste them into the AI tool. For example, print on demand designs with AI, or even making videos for Airbnbs. So let's say that you have a tool and you just paste some of these pictures of an Airbnb into the tool, and the tool will make you like a room tour video, and you can sell those for about $500. And why the clients pays $500 is because they just don't want a videographer to come home to them for $5,000, which is just so much money, especially for a person that's beginning with Airbnbs. So they just hire freelancers to do that for $500. And just like with the AI websites, this will be a little harder because you probably have to, do cold outreach here too. You can just text them a message if you find their number, because I don't think that there's always a phone number linked to the Airbnb. But if you can find somebody, that's good money and it's pretty easy to make. Way number 4 would be consulting services, because most small businesses or even solo entrepreneurs don't know how to use AI for their business correctly. So if you have some knowledge about AI, you can do courses about this topic and make millions off of it. You basically teach these businesses how to integrate AI into their workflow, and especially if you do something like one-to-one coaching and you have 30 clients, you can do lots and lots of money. And most people don't know, but this is a genuine skill gap right now. So many people have no clue how to use AI. I think that I'm in the top 0.1%. So if you think that too, then you can definitely do this. And if you can get up to 30 or even more clients, you have lots and lots of people, and you can just do courses and courses and courses and make money and money and money. So this is one of the best ways. Number 5 would be to build and sell your own AI powered app. This is probably like the ceiling of it all and the most work, and it can show no results at all because, for example, if you build a website for a company, it maybe takes a month maximum if you're really bad and just starting. But if you build an app, you will build an app for a year and give it your all, and maybe you will have no results. I mean, I'm building an app myself and I'm nearly at the end of it, but building an app is really tough. It took me like a year now, even with AI. So to get out a good product for the App Store is really something that is hard. And look, this takes lots and lots of consistency. There has not been a single day where I did not open my laptop and code. And to do this, you will probably not need to code, but you need to understand the basics so you can at least read something if it's wrong, or know what Claude Code is doing, for example, because else you're just handing everything over to a tool that is not 100% safe every time. So you will at least need to understand the basics. And the problem with apps is that it gets uncomfortable. You're not just sitting in Visual Studio Code, you're switching between Supabase, maybe even Revenue Cat. So you have more and more and more, and not just this one thing where you just program. There are lots of things to do. There's lots of back end, because most people just see the front end and just think, oh, the app is just clicking here and there. But the things behind the scenes that you don't see in an app, most people don't know that. And that's exactly why most people building an app give up in the middle, because they just have no idea how hard it is. So the 5 ways of making money with AI are: number 1, websites; number 2, AI automated services; number 3, content; number 4, maybe courses or just generally services; number 5 would be building your own app, which is the hardest. And look, if you're realistic about starting this week, I would probably go for the websites. or maybe even the automation services, because those are the ones that will show results faster. And if you're really serious about building an app, I would recommend you to get some knowledge in before you do build an app. And nowadays you have Claude, you can ask him anything that you want to. So trust me, it's not about the knowledge, it's more about just starting. If you've come to the end of this video, then you're probably serious about starting something. So you can comment down below which one you want to start and if this video helped you.